RADS, an integrated machine learning device for tracking depression level. According to the statistics from World Health Organization, more than 264 million people over 18 years old are suffering from depression worldwide, 800,000 of which resulted in suicide. Annual incident rates are increasing, especially with the presence of the COVID-19 pandemic. As our society is driven into quarantine, incidence rates are growing due to isolation. This creates a huge negative effect on the society, as the symptoms can cause routine disruption and can lead to other diseases. On the other hand, going to medical professions to get checkups and to get diagnosed can be tough for patients. To feel uneasy while being diagnosed with a mental disorder by a stranger is common. Additionally, to be able to get checkups, patients would have to travel to medical centers. These trips can be time-consuming and costly. Present depression level tracking and diagnosis requires patients to answer questionnaires. However, this method is opinion-based, which can lead to inaccurate results. Therefore, we need to find a less subjective diagnosis and new tracking method. So, we would like to introduce you to our product, Real-Time Analyzing Depression Software, or RADS, an application designed to track and report depression level of patients daily, which comes along with wearable tracking device. But what is the mechanism behind RADS application? Well, to solve this mystery, we will explain it to you.
Firstly, data of patients will be collected from hospital. To do this, they will be asked to wear PolarH1 device for 1 day to collect HIV data by using PPG sensor. After this, they will be diagnosed whether they are depressed or not by the doctor. We will collect these data to put into the model, LSTM machine learning model. Then, we will train the model to let them find the relationship between HIV data and depression level. After the model is trained, it can predict whether the patients are depressed or not, just by wearing PolarH1 for 1 day long. To use RADS, the user has to wear PolarH1 for 12 hours during daytime, so at the end of the day, RADS will report the depression level to the user.
Initially, let's track user depression mood level during the day from HRV data. While they are going through various activities, it will record mood level to observe mood fluctuating levels and recovery from stress. Depression level will be shown on user phone application interfaces to let them know how well is their improvement. With this, patients will be able to know which activity improves their state recovery speed and allow them to attend more of the activity to promote self-treatment in order to help decrease depression level. Also, RADS will provide a fact-based tracking system rather than relying on questionnaires or other tracking methods as is done by competing products in the market, such as text messages or movement tracking, because RADS use HRV to predict depression levels, which had been proven to be over 70% accurate from research publications. Besides, RADS will act as an assisting tool for medical professions by providing them an additional and contributing factor to ease of tracking process. This would mean that it will be under medical profession supervision, which is definitely a benefit in terms of effectiveness. Lastly, RADS is portable, making it convenient for patients. This also helps overcome challenges where patients had to travel to hospital to get checkups.
During the software development process, we will be collaborating with Duke NUS Medical School to receive prototype evaluations from clinical trials, but RADS will also receive medical approvals. We will then install our software application into portable devices in the form of smartwatches. In this phase, we'll be partnering with the Polar Company, which produces wearable medical devices for patients, including the Polar OH1 smartwatch. After our software has successfully passed clinical trials, we will introduce RATS along with Polar OH1 sensors to hospital networks in ASEAN in the first phase. Southeast Asia is home to several top medical institutions of Asia and the world. So this region will be perfect for our product to be introduced into hospital networks. Therefore, we will gain income in major scale from paid subscription fee along with medical devices sold to hospital networks across ASEAN.
Consequently, after gaining reputation from famous medical institutions across Southeast Asia, our next step is to launch RATS to compete in healthcare industries across ASEAN. ASEAN community has made a lot of FTAs and agreements in promoting trade facilities among member states, including logistics and technology. So, launching our software and transporting our medical devices across ASEAN countries will be more convenient on many aspects. Moreover, Southeast Asia is a region which holds the most number of depression patients in the world, totaling up of around 27% of global patients. Therefore, it is a potentially strong market base for our company to rely on. In addition, we can largely extend our market base by launching our product in RCEP countries, including China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. This economic partnership recently signed surely gives our company optimal benefit as RCEP is home to 2.2 billion people, filling up around 30% of the world GDP. And later on, we will be able to compete with other healthcare products worldwide.